I've loosely fitted the rocker cover just to keep any bits and bobs from falling in there, keep the crap out of it. Lower cam belt in a tin. I think I struggled to get this out last time. A replacement guard for the top of the cam cover. This one's absolutely mullered. Let's realign the cam with the top dead centre mark. There. Come on, there we go. Realign the distributor drive to the mark on the plate. I've fitted the cam belt loosely. The tensioner is still loose on here at the moment. I've got my mark at the OT, top dead centre, whatever you want to call it. My mark matches my original. Down here on the distributor drive, my mark matches my mark as per the original. The cam belt is looped around the bottom pulley. Now I have to check that that still lines up, so I've got to dry fit the pulley on there and the cam cover case just to make sure that everything is aligned on that bottom pulley. If it is, we'll then tension the cam tensioner and then we'll rotate it by hand to make sure nothing's binding and that we haven't messed up somewhere. We have got the pulley temporarily fitted. We have the mark on the pulley lined up with the arrow on the case. We have my mark here on the camshaft pulley, which matches the arrow on the top of the camshaft. So that's in alignment. And then more difficult to see, in there we have the white line I painted onto the intermediate pulley, which, there we go, you can just make out the white mark. And tucked in, and you won't be able to see it, but tucked in, painted on the back plate, you can just make out my white mark, and that lines up. So I'm happy currently that these are all in alignment. Now what I've got to do is tension this particular pulley and get the belt to the point where we're happy that it's at the right tension, and then torque this nut to 45 Newton meters. A new tool purchase just for tensioning the cam belt. Right, cam tensioner tool. Let's get this on. Okay. So I'm going to apply tension with this and then tighten. And then check. Okay, I think we're pretty much there actually. We can twist to 90 degrees, but no more. Okay, so I'm pretty confident that all our alignment marks are as they were when the cam belt came off originally. I need to torque up the tensioner to 45 Newton meters. We're happy that the cam belt tension is about right. I can just twist it to 45 degrees. Obviously there's some tension on there, but it's one of these things that's a bit arbitrary. It just says you can just about twist it to 45. Well, that's what I can do, so I have to guess that that is about right. There we go. I have now torqued up the pulley drive to 20 Newton meters. The belts are on. I broke a T-bolt that went in here. I have purchased a new one to go there. The power steering V-belt has been tensioned. I don't know how tense it should be, so I've gone for a midpoint, or what I feel is a midpoint. I'm now going to put the rest of the covers on the cam belt. Exhaust heat shield time. And some new stainless nuts for the heat shield. I think that is about as far as I can go today. I'm pretty pleased with the progress we've done. Effectively, everything's back on except obviously for the carburetor, which I would like to go through on the bench, change some of the vacuum hoses on it, and lubricate and clean some parts. But I'm not doing a full rebuild, and I'm not doing any of the settings. I just want to change some of that stuff now while it's off the engine. The other major hold up at the moment is that I'm waiting for the flange on the side there. I don't trust this one. It has cracks and is warped, so that is due to arrive tomorrow. So hopefully that and the replacement hose for the carburetor inlet manifold will arrive. And once those are done and fitted and the throttle cable fitted, I think we're about there. So fingers crossed that everything went back together. I was really paranoid about the timing belt, but as I say, it's gone back the way it came out as far as I can tell. So it should, in theory, be exactly the same as it was when I took the old one off. So anyway, that's me done for the day. It's getting on a bit. I'm pretty tired and completely covered in oil. Also, the front of my house looks like an absolute tip at the moment. So I've probably got a good half hour of tidying up so that the neighbours don't think that I'm a complete slob.